we have got a first look at a deleted design for Hulk's son, Skaar. Concept art shows an alternate look for him from the Season 1 finale of She-Hulk. In the last episode, Mark Ruffalo's Bruce Banner returns to Earth with his cousin, Jennifer Walters. He also drops the bomb that his time on Skaar led to the introduction of his son Skaar, just like in the comics. There's been a lot of chatter about Skaar's look in his debut, with many poking fun at Hulk's son for his bold haircut. During development, there were a few design ideas for him, including an early concept where he was more of a baby, similar to Baby Yoda Grogu in The Mandalorian, instead of the teenage version we saw. Now, months after his first appearance in Episode 9, a new concept art piece has surfaced, showing that Skaar almost made his MCU debut as an emo kid. Storyboard artist Jeremy Simser shared early storyboards of Skaar on Instagram, giving fans a look at what could have been. One storyboard stands out, showing Skaar rocking an emo-style haircut with one side of his head shaved and bangs hanging over his left eye. In the image, Skaar looks completely uninterested, holding a cell phone while meeting his extended family for the first time. His hairstyle is a classic emo swoop. In the final cut of the episode, Skaar's full face is visible, though half of his head is shaved behind his natural hairline. Now, Skaar might have been imagined as an emo kid in the She-Hulk concept art, but in the comics he's far from it. He's actually one of the most intriguing next-generation characters. Skaar is the son of Caiera, an extraterrestrial native of Skaar. He was born after the destruction of Skaar and the death of his mother, emerging from a cocoon formed by the old power. Rapidly aging into an adult, Skaar had to learn to survive by killing, raised by the savage creatures of his home planet. He's shown to be a fierce and skilled leader, even becoming a general and rivaling Axeman Bone. Additionally, he can harness the old power, giving him the ability to manipulate the Earth itself. Skaar was able to communicate with the spirit of his mother Caiera, who was believed to be dead. He fought a war against Axeman Bone, but this only delayed his people's escape from the planet, which was nearing destruction by Galactus. The planet contained enough energy to satisfy Galactus's hunger for 100,000 years, prompting Caiera to take the old power from Skaar in an attempt to reason with him. Skaar confessed to Caiera that he wanted to rid the planet of evil. However, the Silver Surfer restored Skaar's old power and showed him a vision of Sakaar's destruction, leading Skaar to destroy the evacuation ships. He threatened the Surfer, saying that if Galactus was not spared, he would use the old power to fuel Galactus's hunger and threaten more planets, including those already saved by the Surfer. After the Surfer revealed that saving Skaar would result in the death of countless other worlds, he left. Caiera denounced Skaar for his decision, absorbed his old power, and exiled him from Skaar, awaiting Galactus's arrival to consume her. Skaar arrives on Earth with a single goal: to kill his father, the Hulk. After clashing with the U.S. military, the Fantastic Four, and the Warbound, Skaar finally faces the Hulk. However, he doesn't realize that the Hulk has changed since his time on Skaar. During their battle, the Hulk easily defeats Skaar, but their fight causes a fissure that threatens a nuclear power plant. Skaar stops when he realizes this Hulk is not the War Hulk who conceived him, the one he wants to kill. Instead, he prevents the fissure from causing a catastrophe and declares Earth his new home. Later, Skaar encounters Bruce Banner, who has been depowered by the Red Hulk. Skaar still wants to kill the Hulk, but he understands that he can't do so while Banner is in his human form. Bruce offers to teach Skaar how to kill the Hulk if he ever returns, but this is a trick to keep an eye on his son and to try and guide him with fatherly wisdom, hoping to turn him from a savage warrior into a hero. Skaar proves his abilities when he uses both his strength and intellect to hurl the villain Juggernaut into outer space. Over time, Bruce teaches him valuable lessons through encounters with characters like Wolverine, Daken, Wolverine's son, Victoria Hand, Moonstone, a mutated Marlowe Chandler, Tyrannus, and the Mole Man with his Moloids. After defeating the Moloids, Skaar is hailed as a hero, and a parade is thrown in his honor. Meanwhile, Banner confronts the Red Hulk but becomes enraged. He teleports to Latveria, intending to transform in private, but a battle erupts between the Hulk and the Latverian leader, Dr. Doom. Skaar steps in, using his father's teleportation technology to stop Doom from taking away his chance to kill the Hulk. However, Doom uses magic to overpower Skaar, turning him back into his human form and revealing that this Hulk is actually a robot. Banner arrives just in time to rescue his son, seeing him in his human form for the first time. But Skaar rejects Banner's attempt at affection, believing Banner is only concerned with his late wife. Skaar concludes that his discovery of the teleporter and trip to Latveria were just part of one of Banner's lessons and reaffirms his desire to kill the Hulk someday. During the Fall of the Hulks, World War Hulks, and Dark Sun storylines, Skaar aids the Avengers by battling the Red She-Hulk in a plot where the villainous group Intelligentsia captures Banner and turns people in Washington, D.C. into Hulks, including the genius Amadeus Cho. Later, Banner returns as the Green Skaar, and Skaar, finally facing the confrontation he's been longing for, attacks his father. As they fight, the Hulk saves innocent bystanders, and Skaar is moved by his father's compassion, halting his attack and reverting to human form. However, the Hulk continues the fight, reminding Skaar of his abusive grandfather, Brian Banner, which causes him to change back to his human form. In a moment of connection, Banner embraces Skaar, and the two finally share a bond as father and son. Skaar then embarks on a journey with his father, his sister Jennifer Walters, cousin Rick Jones, and Betty Ross, soon sensing his brother hero Kala approaching Earth. During the Chaos War storyline, Skaar helps his father and his allies fight against the forces of Amatsu Mikaboshi. When it's revealed that Brian Banner has returned from the dead and become a Guilt Hulk Devil Hulk hybrid, Skaar joins his father in the battle against his grandfather. Skaar joins the Hulk and the Warbound in the Savage Land after they're contacted by Ka-Zar regarding the deaths of some Sikaarians living there. They discover that Meek is involved in a plot to use Sikaarian bodies to incubate his hatchlings. When Skaar refuses to let the Hulk harm the hatchlings, Meek tries to drug him. After Meek's apparent death, Skaar stays in the Savage Land to keep an eye on the remaining Sikaarians. Skaar is later recruited by Norman Osborn to join the second incarnation of the Dark Avengers. However, during his first fight with the team, the New Avengers discover them. After the Dark Avengers reveal their plan to capture and put the Avengers on trial, Skaar turns on his teammates, revealing that he's actually a double agent. He frees Captain America while the New Avengers defeat the remaining Dark Avengers. Basically, this is all of the history of Skaar in the comics, but what is Skaar's MCU future? Well, Skaar is rumored to make a bigger impact in future projects. However, there are still many unanswered questions about Skaar and the Hulk's time there, which fans are hoping will be addressed in a future Hulk solo movie. Fortunately, rumors suggest that such a movie might be in the works, with a World War Hulk project potentially coming once the character's rights fully transfer back to Marvel Studios. Well, that's it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more updates on this and other exciting upcoming movies. We'll see you next time.